Right now it's really that weird feeling of knowing that you played well but still being frustrated because you lost. Yesterday we played our third match of the season and we lost 3-0. I've got very mixed feelings after the game because I know that I played well, I know that I played better than I have done in previous matches, and I felt a lot more confident. My touch was better, my passing was better, my decision making was better, I was much more relaxed, but we still lost. We conceded 3 goals in 10 minutes, all of which were preventable or really just difficult to take. The first goal we conceded, the referee calls a handball after there's a bit of a scramble from a corner. It was really close and the player's arm was close to his body. I thought it was a really harsh call personally. They scored a penalty and they make it 1-0 in about the 50th minute. Literally 5 minutes later, we're trying to make a substitution. The subs happened. It's pretty much happened. Our striker's gone off the pitch. Another player's come on to replace him. And for some reason, the referee says that that's not allowed. So all of us are looking around confused. They get the ball down, play quick down one side, play it down the channel, and score. Of course, we should do better and we should be more switched on to prevent the counter-attack and prevent the goal, but it's just such a strange call from the referee. The final goal was a shot from range, which I don't think our keeper saw until quite late, and he parried it back out into the box and someone headed it over him to finish. It was just a really frustrating game to take because in the first half we played really, really well. For me, personally, this week I played far better. Last week I was substituted at the 60th minute. I was the first player to go off, and it was with a good reason. I didn't play well. I gave the ball away too many times. I was nowhere near relaxed enough on the ball. The number of times I allowed our game to break down because I took a bad first touch or I didn't check my shoulders before I received. I was just tense. I was scared of losing the ball. I played with fear, and it really affected my game. In the past 2 matches, I was sprinting around midfield, really trying to find space, trying to get on the ball all the time. And one thing that one of my friends, Jordan, told me was that you don't always have to get on the ball when you're in midfield. Sometimes it's just about holding the position, making slight adjustments to your game, checking the shoulders, scanning, knowing where the next pass is going to go, and just anticipating. And then when the ball gets to you, you know exactly what you're going to do and you can be relaxed. That's exactly what I took into the game this weekend. I was so much more confident on the ball, my decision making was better, and I had some really nice feet in midfield at times. And the results were clear to see. There were also moments where, because I'd taken such a good first touch, I'd given myself time to play balls of quality over the top or in behind for players to run onto. Another key contributor to my better performance this weekend was simply getting more sleep. I got around 7 to 8 hours a night, and I made sure that I was really well rested on the day of the game. And that meant that I didn't have so much mental panic, so many thoughts just rolling around my mind with confusion. It was just being settled, being calm, and then playing, allowing my ability to come out. So this feeling right now is really one of confident dissatisfaction. I feel much more like myself as a football player at the moment, but I'm still very much dissatisfied with how I played and also the result. There were still moments in the game where I was forcing the play down one side instead of turning out and finding space on the other side. There were moments where I should have really been more decisive and taken the game by the scruff of the neck and said, I am going to score now, or I'm going to do something decisive now, instead of passing the ball to someone else and looking for someone else to make the decisive move. Since we don't have a match next weekend, my plan for this coming week is just to work. It's just to hustle and is to get back to where I was before I arrived in Spain, which was doing extras, doing my technical work on my left foot, making sure that I was doing the fundamentals of checking my shoulders and having an open body position while I was receiving. To every single one of you watching, I appreciate your time and I appreciate the love that you've been showing this channel. Since I'll have a little bit more time this week, please let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like me to talk about, if there's anything you'd like to see, if there's anything that I can share with you which might help you guys on your own footballing journey.
Ball just found away, yeah?